Yeah, the dog actually really did it. That's crazy. All right. All right. Big, why do I need to learn how to cook? I'm a hoe.
You're a woman first.
Yo, we're rolling, man.
Oh, my bad, big dog. What's up or whatever?
Happy New Year.
Yes, it's about to be March though.
Yeah.
Happy Black History Month. This is the tail end of it. What's left?
Uh-huh.
It's Black History 365 in this motherfucker though.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
America.
But there's some
America
days
has
I
a
wish
problem.
the white people would get rid of Eric Adams. For
Yo,
all you Negroes.
yo, that's crazy to me. Just so
I think that was Black History. That was Black History
Negroes.
being made.
I was like, this what we doing?
I seen Kurt Menefee, man. I've been watching Fox 5 News my entire life. I think Kurt Menefee's been on at least about 30 years. He's been on the sports. I guess he's the main anchor now. I seen that nigga wild. Eric Adams. I've never seen Kurt Menefee upset, bro. Kurt Menefee was pissed. So who are these Negroes that you were referring to?
He wanted to say niggas.
Yeah, obviously.
But he was like, let me keep it cute.
Yeah.
But you know what, too? He probably thinks when he does shit like that, he be winning some people over.
Yeah,
what are you doing this for? It's embarrassing.
He thinks he's Trump. If he was like, I don't know, maybe if he was like right, people would fuck with it. I think cause look at Jasmine Crockett when they asked her what would you say to Elon
Said
Musk.
fuck
right
off.
Now. Yeah, I thought that was a little bit excessive. You understand what I'm saying? But nobody was upset.
Is it excessive?
Because you see, nobody found that excessive because she's talking about Elon Musk. So you see what I'm saying?
What's really killing me about him right now is a nigga sending an email to federal workers like what you did today and feeling a way that niggas not responding. Bro, they're working and trying to keep their jobs for real.
So what you doing?
and then what he said after that, he gonna give them another chance to respond before they start firing niggas. I'm like, seriously? Because you want to know what I worked on? Nigga, I'm working. Leave me alone.
That's not the news. The news to me is, how the fuck did he get the authority to do these things?
This shit is insane. This is not a real place.
I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know if I'm coping with it correctly. I'm coping with it as if it doesn't affect me, and I'm just trying to live
because it hasn't
life.
Slapped you.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean?
I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. So
federal workers have lost their jobs. Mm-hmm. Planes are fucking falling out of the sky. Mm-hmm. Because what the fuck?
It's like planes in the sky,
cranes in the sky.
But I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like seriously, don't know what to do. So,
I don't know either. I don't know what niggas can do, and it's just like every day it's just like wow.
Every day is just me. I'm just minding my
It's
business.
only been a few months, my nigga. If even it's been a month and a half.
Fuck yeah, listen, I am not gonna lie though. I shouldn't be. I'm interested in it as like a reality TV show. Like that's how my interest is working. But I don't know. I listen. I don't know. I want to see like how far this can go
before somebody's like, all right.
Oh yeah, before people rise up. You understand what I'm saying?
You see, your boy is he trying to give niggas a gold card for $5 million for citizenship.
That's fire.
Who the fuck has $5 million besides Elon Musk to turn on and be like, hey, I want to be a citizen? And if you can afford a $5 million...
So Elon Musk is not a citizen?
I don't think so. The nigga's from South Africa.
I thought he was a citizen. Wow. Hey, man.
But my thing is, if I can afford a $5 million gold card, I don't want to be a citizen here. I'm well off where I'm at, where I'm from.
That's the point. But the nigga said you could subscribe. Nigga said you could subscribe to America.
For one payment of $5 million.
Yo, I'm here for...
Every day I'm like, I can't believe I live here.
This is... I am in awe.
Literally, that's all I'm just like, wow.
In awe. So it's just... I don't know. A lot of people... I mean, I wouldn't say a lot of people. I can't say social media is a lot of people because, I walk around in real life, and real life tends to be sometimes the opposite of social media, but TikTok, a lot of people are saying like it's turned. This is fascism, like steps into fascism. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Americans, white people, are just so gun ho about being like, a free country. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? If they ever felt that like it was gonna be a dictatorship, they'll burn this motherfucker down, like they tried to do January 6th. I think if it goes too far,
Like
right,
to
so
think
that they're
he
there. But if it goes,
Mussolini.
yeah, if
Mussolini was a fascist. Yes, I think
yes,
so.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But if it goes a little bit too crazy into like dictatorship, I think I give white people enough credit to burn this shit down. I don't know. I didn't think they like
I'll
Trump.
be at home.
I don't think they like Trump enough to be like, all right, well, fuck it. Let's just give him absolute power. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think they hate black people
Scary.
that much yet. They got
Yet.
more.
Hey,
They got more work
they
to
don't
do.
hate us yet.
I
Like,
mean, they hate us enough to like reelect him, even though he's going against all of their. Even you know what I'm saying?
it's like the people who were like, yeah, fuck Kamala, blah blah blah. We're voting for Trump, and it's just like, yo, you on Medicaid, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, they
what are
said
you doing?
Obama came. I mean, Biden came and tried to and got rid of the Affordable Health Act, so we have to get rid of Obamacare. Like, my nigga, that is Obamacare.
That
Like,
is your health
so why did he
insurance.
name it after himself? Republicans did that. Why they good? They did that so they know your stupid ass would want to get rid of everything that had to do with
Yo,
Obama. God damn,
I
it
think there was
worked.
a video about a lady. It was like one of the Latinos for Trump ladies or whatever, going hard or whatever. Then when she realized
Oh,
he
the
was,
singer,
I
the
don't know,
Cuban singer from
maybe
Miami. I think
when
yeah.
he was really picking niggas up and said no, she's like, I thought it was just for the Haitians. I didn't know that it was.
She said that.
Yeah, I don't remember where I seen the clip at, but she thought that it
She
was
said
like,
specifically Haitians.
yeah,
Oh
that she thought it was
God
for. She was like,
damn.
I'm like, girl, it's for everybody.
So okay, so
But
hate.
then what happens to like, cause, oh, well, I guess Fidel Castro also is just not alive anymore though. Cause I'm like, what about the Cubans who came here? They're supposed to receive asylum immediately as soon as they foot touched the beach. So does that go out the window too?
I thought we were in good standing with Cuba.
Yeah, that was just like,
Currently, like
has
we
that
could.
been since your boy been gone? They was like, all right, it's cool.
Okay, Kelly Clarkson. I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm staying abreast without staying too crazy abreast. So anybody that wants to correct me, feel free.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
also.
I don't mind it. Like if I want to live in facts and instead of like feeling. And I think my whole algorithm on TikTok is based on how I feel. I could be wrong about some things. Maybe Trump got something right. I don't know. I haven't personally seen it. And personally, I'm studying too hard, trying to get this HVAC thing going to really pay attention to what's going on with him. I figured with a trade, you could never get rid of me. You understand what I'm saying? You can't get rid of a U.S. citizen with a trade. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where it starts. That's where the revolution begins, from the inside. I'm lying. Ain't no fucking revolution. I'm just trying to pay for my kids' college tuition.
Dog.
That's all it is.
Life
Yeah.
life be life, and I just can't believe how real it is.
In general this life at it, and I don't know. I don't feel 37, so I don't know.
Sometimes I forget how old I am for real.
I don't feel 37 at all. I don't feel like I've reached peak adulthood. But what I can say I've matured out of, I stopped fucking to feel like an adult. I remember I used to do that. I remember that used to
I'm
be
like,
the only
I'm a
big
grown up.
yeah. Yeah. I pay rent, so I guess rent makes me feel like an adult to where
No,
I don't need to just
that
get.
gives me adult pain.
Yeah, when I pay it, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey, I got this place for like a whole month. You understand what I'm saying? I
I got one more month in this
yeah,
motherfucker.
I feel big. I feel like an adult. So I no longer have to have sex to feel like an adult.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a thing. I think that was definitely a thing in my mother's house, man. When I was living in my mother's house, I think that was one of the few times I was like, I feel my age
He's
here.
a big man.
Yeah. I'm doing the do. I'm doing big people things. I used to have sex with women I didn't even like. Women I barely knew. just to be like, yeah, I'm grown now. That's what we're supposed to do. And then I had,
Is it? Is it what we're supposed to do?
I don't know. It was fun. Sometimes. I'm trying to. I mean, trying to think.
It was cool, you know.
I think I've what you call it. I think I've dodged and ducked like life changing things such as HIV or getting arrested because of sex. You understand what I'm saying? Or having somebody arrested because of
But
sex.
what? What's the what's
You know, like when people go crazy and stuff. Like I've had crazy, but I've had crazy to the point of like, all right, like we can start over. I can start over. You understand what I'm saying? Don't nobody got to go to jail. I haven't been stabbed about sex yet. You understand what I'm saying? So
okay?
I think I was chased with a knife, but that's neither here nor there. I haven't necessarily been penetrated with sex
Wounded.
blade exactly about sex. So I think I've lived a pretty normal life. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know what normal is either because
Normal's
I,
also like not real.
I listen, yeah, because I listen to a lot of people my age, a lot of men my age haven't really had that much sex. You understand what I'm saying? That's weird to me. I thought we was all out here getting pussy in our 20s, but come to find out, most men don't know how to finagle the bagel. So I don't know how that happens. Who teaches you these things? But I don't know. Like, so for most men, you're like, because you know they're now the label is called incel. You understand what I'm saying? Involuntarily celibate, and I kind of realized like, um,
That's real, because sometimes people like, sure, they want to have sex, but they don't want to have sex with just anyone. So it's just like, I'd rather
no,
just not.
involuntary. That's voluntarily celibate.
No, some people involuntarily, so in a sense that, like, it's just not happening for them.
Yes. But not because I don't want to just have sex with anybody. It's because I can't. I can't afford to buy pussy,
Oh,
nor can I finesse my way into some, you know.
I was talking about people buying pussy earlier today. We're talking about my friend and I was talking about passport bros, and I'm like, yo, people really just be going to DR and having mass sex with prostitutes. But I'm like, it's prostitutes here.
They're cheaper.
But I'm sure that there are women who will have sex with you for free if you could talk her.
If you can,
like,
but I can't talk her into stuff. So what do you do then?
you take your L. What the?
Do you not?
But you pay all this money to get on a flight and go have sex with women who teaming with God knows what.
So
In Colombia too. They be in
sex
Colombia.
is a lot of sex is something. Sex is me.
No.
Oh, sex is like it's a thing like it's like money. Like it's not a big deal when you have it. You understand what I'm saying? You notice how a lot of people that are financially well off always saying like money isn't everything. Bitch, money is the only thing right now. You understand what I'm saying? In my life, that's because I don't have a amount of riches. You understand what I'm saying? I have to plan out how I'm going to pay rent and still, you know, live life and still eat. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, so money means a lot to me. But when you have a lot of money, you know, your rent ain't a stressful thing or your mortgage isn't the most stressful thing. It's the same thing about sex. You can't tell somebody that doesn't have it or doesn't get it like it's not that big of a deal or, you know, why you're going on a flight just for niggas do extreme things for some pussy.
I would say that feels very extreme.
Does it?
Yeah.
It feels very extreme. Well, you just came from vacation. You didn't get your groove back.
No, I'm
You didn't
not
find
just
a Tay
going out
Diggs?
here
You didn't get the Cocoa
anytime
Puffs?
I think about Tay Diggs' stupid ass accent, that shit really upsets me, bro.
You didn't forget the Cocoa Puffs?
Nah, son. Please go to jail.
I liked his accent.
Did you? Winston?
That's a Jamaican name for one.
No, I know, but it's just like y'all.
But
He
his
needed.
accent was more Bohemian. But you just came from the Bahamas.
I was in the
But
Bahamas.
wasn't it a bit more Bohemian?
I haven't seen how Stella got her groove back in a long time. But I feel like the Bahamian accent is like, in some instances, it just sounds like Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And in some instances, it almost sounds like Barbados. I'm like, whoa.
It's a little.
What's going on
It
here?
sounds like an American trying to put on a Jamaican accent. That's what I get from a behavior accent all the time. It really sounds. It sounds like Denzel. And what's that one movie where he was with Shirley Ralph? Oh, I forgot the name of it. But you know when he was Jamaican. That's how G sounded mad bohemian. Yeah, like it's crazy.
Well, she's a real Jamaican.
She's actually real Jamaican. Yeah, shout out to her. She doesn't live with her husband.
That's true.
She's found the key to life.
Them niggas got separate homes.
Would you do that?
No.
You want to live with a person?
I want to be able to be in your face when I want to.
But they do. She said they do when they want to.
Nah, I want that nigga in my house. I want to see my man in my house. Like, if I don't want to be around, I could go, like, sit on the couch until I want to be around you, but I want to know that you in the house.
Yeah, that's what my mother and her husband does. They have, like, 2 floors, and I barely think they're ever on the same floor. But they go out sometimes.
Niggas like companionship, you heard?
Sometimes they go
out. Yeah, that nigga home is cool.
Yeah, sometimes we'll go to Panorama together. No problem.
Still pan?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's a date. All right, I'll see you then.
Big up all the people at Carnival, man. There's people in Carnival. Mad at my friends are in Trinidad. My best friend is in Dominica. And I'm just like, I'm home.
Who's your best friend?
Natalie?
Okay. Have I met her?
I don't know.
I've met a lot of your friends.
You
and
probably
I just want
have, but Natalie don't live here.
Oh, okay. She's at your birthday party?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I did meet her. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have a lot of friends, so I'll be trying to. I'm trying to figure out which one which one is your best. You understand what I'm saying? Which one would you consider like the best friend?
I don't know. I feel like it's different rankings, in the sense of like, there's a difference between like who I see more often versus whom has been my friend the longest type, because like my longest friend is probably my friend Tashawn. We've been friends since I was 9. But like she is one of my best friends. I don't know that I have a best friend who is just like, that's the one.
You know how long?
Besides my sister.
You know how long I know Dana?
How long?
Since we were 7.
7?
Yeah.
Actually, my sister and my cousin neck and neck for my best friends in the world, but that's different because I was born to them.
Was on the show.
Yes, I was born to these people.
Yeah, I have no choice.
Yeah, I'll never get rid of them.
Yeah, me and my sister are cordial now. Very cool.
Progress.
Yeah, progress. I talked to my father's daughter. I told her, I said that to my girlfriend. I was like, yo. I talked to my father's daughter. You mean your sister? I was like, but I don't think you'd know her as that. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
and that's her title. Yeah, that's her job in this world.
I was like, my father's sister. I mean, my father's daughter. But there's no disrespect to her. Shout out to Tahi. She's about to retire.
That's when I met with your nephews at the mall.
Nephews at the mall. I think so. She got glasses?
Yeah.
Wow, shit, you met Tahi. How about that?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know that was a long time ago, but shit, I've only met Tahi 5 times. So you've been there 1/5. Shout out to me learning how to do mixed fractions. Nah, man.
Shout out to math, my nigga.
Yeah, fuck math.
I hate math.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was like, I was good at math, but I didn't like to do it.
I wasn't good, nor do I like to do it. But a nigga was fucking up them mixed fractions, cause like I'm doing like the HVAC thing, so we gotta do plumbing, so you gotta measure the pipes and stuff like that.
Hey, yo.
It gets worse. It gets way worse. You want to know the thing that they call, the ball that they have inside of the toilet? They don't make those anymore. Those are like for all the time. But I'm pretty sure you've seen it in a tank. You know what it's called?
What?
A ball cock. Yeah, it gets worse. It gets way worse.
Intriguing.
It gets way worse.
It gets worse.
Yeah, plenty of pressure. But anyway, in the class where I'm learning how to lay pipe, you have to measure it very precisely. It comes with fractions, and so now I have to learn how to add and subtract and multiply mixed fractions, which is something.
It's crazy because it's like something so simple that you learned in elementary school, but it's like when you don't use it, it's kind of like, all right, yo, whatever. Now at your big age, mad years later, I'm like, damn, I gotta reteach myself this shit.
My daughter's doing it, and I don't like it for me, much less her. You understand what I'm saying? My daughter got into her first fight. Yeah. I don't know how to feel.
I wouldn't know how to feel either. What happened?
You wanna know? So from what she told me, and she was proud of herself, so I don't think she was lying. She was like, yo, they were she was at aftercare, which is what they call after school now. So they was at aftercare, and there was a bunch of them in the bathroom. So already that's a red flag right there. Why are all y'all in the bathroom? But they was in the bathroom. Apparently they were jonesing and stuff like that, and they were like making fun of each other. And then next thing you know, her and this girl got into a shoving match, and then the girl shoved her to the floor. So she said she got up and slapped. She didn't say slapped shit out of her, but from how I ran it, she said she slapped the girl in the face, and then they got to tussling, and somebody came in the
But
bathroom.
why were they shoving each other to begin with?
They were joking on each other, and somebody
And then
took
it got a little
yeah, a
too.
little personal, and it seemed like
How old is she now?
daughter turns 9 in May.
Yeah, jokes can be mean by 9.
Yeah, by 8, yeah, you know when somebody's not wearing the latest sneakers. Yeah, and so and you do, and so this is why I personally became mean. I became mean because the world hates fat people, and I learned it at a very early age. So I learned to fight and I learned to joke. So we was gonna do one of the two, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want that life for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I think when I found I was so I know I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel misogynistic because when I found out that my son was actually being a bully in school, I felt bad. But I always thought in my head, shit, rather be the bully than the victim. You understand what I'm saying? But when it's my daughter, it's like that is not ladylike. And you can't say shit like that. I don't know.
I mean, you shouldn't be fighting because you shouldn't be fighting. You shouldn't be putting hands on people in general. That could be the message. Not that you shouldn't be doing this because you're a girl. You shouldn't be doing this because it's not something you should be doing. People just don't be out here fighting to fight. Or you shouldn't just be out here fighting to fight.
I don't know. I don't know. You're talking to a man that was just suspended from work for putting hands on somebody. Okay. I have no clue. I don't know what the line is. I haven't found a proper line of
what did her
no
mom
violence.
say?
I actually haven't had an in-depth conversation with her mother about it. Her mother just told me that what happened. I didn't really get to ask her mother how she feels or which way she's coaching her into. You understand what I'm saying? But she seemed, like I said, my daughter seemed really proud of herself. So that has to come from somewhere. I'm assuming her mother kind of emboldened her.
It doesn't have to be her mom. It could literally be other kids at school.
Oh, letting her know that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did that type shit.
Baddies, bad. Yeah.
Right. I was like, it doesn't have to come from home. A lot of the time, it just could come from the environment, the other people around. And she feels like, oh, I, slapped her back, and so I'm not pussy. Could literally just be the other people's room, yeah, type shit, egging her on. She feels like she did something good.
I feel like...
Should you defend yourself? Yes. But also, y'all was doing stupid shit to begin with this joking on each other, and now someone's mad, and then now y'all fighting. Y'all could have just not been doing that, and not been 16 motherfuckers in the bathroom.
I would have been so proud of myself at her age too, though. But I don't think I would have been bragging to my mother.
No, I wouldn't have told my parent about it. I'd be like, this
is
what
happened. They got caught, though, so she was in trouble. She got suspended.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't, the way I would have delivered it to my parent.
She was bragging about it. I was like, do you feel bad? She was like, nope. I was like, well, damn. And I don't know. I could be, raising the spawn of Satan. I have no clue. I don't know. My son has this weird obsession with Juice WRLD and XXX Tentacion.
Not niggas that's dead.
Just the weirdest fucking shit. Those are his favorite artists. And I was just like, yo, what's going on? I think my son's gonna be a goth. And that just, it is so weird. It's so weird. So the nigga knows exactly how they died. And I'm like, nigga, ain't you 7?
Yeah, I was like, how old is nigga, ain't you 7? It's too much access.
Yeah, it is. I realized.
Because I feel like this is mad shit I didn't know at 7. Because I didn't need to know.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Biggie died when I was 7 or 8. now. Biggie died was like 10, maybe like Tupac or something. Like yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue
Speaking of
how to navigate these
Biggie,
things.
I've not transitioned into the undesirable Sean Combs. You saw his lawyer was like, "Yeah, I'm out of here."
I heard he might win though.
But like, how you had a lawyer who defended Osama bin Laden look at your file and be like, "Yeah, nah, I'm not doing this." What is going on in the file? A nigga who defended a terrorist is not going to defend you?
Maybe he thought Osama had some points.
He said, points was made. But I'm like, nah. What? He said, he read through. He said, let me go ahead and close this up. He said, look at here, dog. I don't know who you gonna get to do this. It's not gonna be me.
Yeah, I can't have this on my conscience, dog.
I'ma holla at you.
A one man Rico is still crazy, and the Rico is based in, it's not even making money. Well, I mean, some people, from what I've heard, like maybe like he was pimping people and stuff. People that seen the video, some people that have seen the video of Cassie where they was like, oh, Cassie had the train ran on her and stuff like that. It seemed like she was actually like enjoying it, like it was like her vibe. Like they said she was in control of the whole thing and stuff like that. The men were like submissive. I don't know, man. I don't know, because like a few of the cases have been dropped already, most notably the Jay-Z one, the one he caught with Jay-Z. But most of them, like a few of the cases with like with that same lawyer, because he started the 1-800 Puff Touch Me hotline, and I'm obviously joking. I don't know the fucking hotline.
I'm
number.
Like, wait.
I don't know the hotline number, but he actually started a hotline for people that was
on the hotline.
for people that was victimized by Sean Combs, and so yeah, but a few of the stories were like shut down already. So Puffy's handling it one by one. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. Did you see the
nigga probably got his man to them showing up to people's houses with lump sums of money like, hey, just to fuck up and get out of New York and drop.
So some of them aren't in New York. Yeah, so I don't know. You think
I don't know either. I'm on my business.
I don't know, man.
Or
His mom getting sued. Because they said they tried to do a hostile takeover of all the people that own parts of like Bad Boy. They're trying to liquidate. Apparently, they're trying to liquidate all of Puffy's assets and stuff. So yeah, it's a lot, man.
It's messy.
It's a lot. This is one of those I wish I had a fast forward button for. You know how you're talking about?
Like, let's get to the end and see how this works out.
Yeah, like I'm watching the Elon and Trump thing play out day by day.
Imagine niggas asked Trump for a pardon.
They said they was going to.
Oh God.
They said they was going to, but they don't need it right now because he's still on trial. I mean, dude, the thing they're still trying to get bail. So I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Good luck with that. Am I being?
You just gotta.
Yeah, innocent till proven guilty. I guess still what I'm saying.
A travesty.
Exactly, man. I don't know. If you're innocent, you'll think you'll end up like ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So,
see, America. Yeah. America has a problem.
It does. It does. America does have a problem. And the issue is the fact that what the fuck was that?
Beyonce. That's on.
Oh, I don't know. I seen you do. What's the dance? I know.
It's the song. I was like,
I didn't know if you was Harlem shaking or not.
No. Speaking of Beyonce, with her expensive ass tickets, bitch, we can't afford eggs. Leave us alone.
What about Levi's?
The concert is Levi's and perfume. Girl, read the room.
So you don't want the Levi's?
No.
Her ass looked really nice in the Levi's.
I don't got no money.
For Levi's?
We need eggs, nigga.
For what?
To eat, nigga.
Nah, they too expensive.
Yo, carton of eggs like $12.
16.
No, sir. I'm about to get a hen.
Yeah, 16.
And just have that nigga incubate.
Yeah. I know, it was crazy because I put that on Facebook and my mother commented. My mother ain't even in America.
She can have a hen.
Yeah, she actually can. And she know where to find it. You know what? Let's just go to the poultry shop.
And get like, yo, let me get one of those.
Yeah, the poultry.
Yo, good looks.
Exactly. I got a yard now.
That little nigga running around like, hey.
Yeah.
Stay alive, all right? I need them eggs.
How many eggs does a chicken make a day?
A day? I don't know about a day.
How often do they make eggs?
And maybe.
I need 2 or 3 for an omelet.
How long does it take for a chicken to lay an egg?
Here's an answer from Swedishil.com.
Oh, actually, on average, it takes a hen 24 to 26 hours to produce and lay 1 egg.
1 egg. So, what, you could eat eggs like once a week? Like once a week, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody had posted like they egg had feathers on it and shit. Nigga said, yo, they ripped this right out of the hen's asshole.
Damn.
Which it did.
It's giving chicken run.
Anyway, we reached the halfway mark of us rambling. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick commercial.
What we're gonna do is go back. Every time you say that, that's what I think about.
What?
What we gonna do is go back.
Where?
Way back.
Where?
Back into time. You don't fucking remember the beginning of Black Sheep? You're a doodle head.
I do. Speaking of back in the time, I just seen Michael J. Fox. I'm glad he's still alive.
Really? Isn't he sick?
Yeah, the Parkinson's. Yeah. A.D. podcast will be back. Thing. He was like on a red carpet with like his wife and stuff. So I'm gonna write the time. She's so wonderful staying with him, cause you thought it would have just been for the money, cause she was with him when he was like on Family Ties, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah. 31, 38. All right, and you're back.
1738.
Free him.
I was like, where he at? He's in jail?
He's in the feds. Yeah.
Ooh. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
Is that rapping or singing, speaking melodically? Or?
Yeah. I don't know. I just know that summer was the greatest summer of my life. That was the prime of my life when Fetty Wap was hot. When Fetty Wap, Young M.A., and Bobby Shmurda was all out. I was in.
I was like, damn. Oh, I don't know about Young M.A. I was like, damn, they all went to jail.
No, Young M.A. just got sick.
Yeah, she did.
She got sick. But yeah, she's back outside now, the realest nigga from the style. So shout out to her. A.D. podcast. So anyway, this is going to be our 9th year. We've been doing this.
It's that time again.
How you feel about that?
It's a long time. Mm-hmm. Wow, I've been teaching for 9 years. So did this start my first year?
I know, like, I started this like a month before I had my first child. So, yeah. So it's always easy to keep track of how long the podcast is through her.
Yeah. But how long you been here? All right, good to know. Good to know.
Time I started speaking and stuff. Started ripping microphones. You understand what I'm saying?
Microphone checker.
I realized how much I realized how much I missed it when I stopped doing it. And I don't know. It's I don't know why. It's a therapeutic thing. It's
because it does like chat.
I don't know. Do I like to?
You always got a story. There's mad stories living in you, all the time.
Are there? There is always a story, and I'm trying to figure out though if that's the therapeutic part of it. I'll be trying to figure out sometimes, am I even that good at this? Or do I just like, yo, fuck it, let's just pay this money just so I can do this to get this shit off of my chest. Sometimes I wonder. You understand what I'm saying?
What costs more?
I do.
I said, does this cost more than therapy? Studio time costs more than your copay?
I don't know. My insurance pay for the other thing.
Oh, so you ain't got no copay?
Oh, no. I mean, I did. Man, listen, it's been a lot with insurance, so...
Shout out to therapy. I'm going back next week.
I'm going to try.
I wasn't doing it for a minute because my last job, when they had changed the health insurance last school year, I'm like, nigga. Mm-hmm. I was out there, was like, oh, girl, I don't take that insurance. I was like, I'm not in the mood to start over. So I was surviving.
I don't like starting over.
I was surviving without her for a bit. Mm-hmm. And, because she's the bomb, shout out to Danielle. She would hit me up and she'd be like, you all right? Mm-hmm. Do you really need anything? Or I'm like, I'm actually okay. Because, there was one time, like, I think I was like, yo, I know you don't take my insurance, my nigga, but I got stories. Mm-hmm. I need to talk. Mm-hmm. She was like, Here's my personal number. Call me. I was like, yes.
Oh, she actually liked you.
Yeah.
So
Or even though I feel like she just be laughing at me most of the time. She'd be like, girl. I'm like, I know, right? It's always nonsense. But,
they're here for that. And sometimes, I don't know, your mom make up like the worst case scenarios, and then you live through them. And so
your brain fills in the blanks with all of the worst things.
With the worst things, I'm not
the worstest.
Yeah, I have issues with that. I have issues with with trying to feel like I deserve good things. I don't know. I don't let myself. Why the fuck? I don't let myself get excited about shit. And I've been.
Sometimes I find myself like, let's not get hyped because we don't really know.
No, yeah. And then.
Then when it is enjoyable, I can really enjoy it instead of getting hype and it goes to shit. I'm like, why was I even excited?
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I stopped doing? Like when you get a new job, I stopped calculating the first check out. So I just be like, oh, taxes are gonna kill everything and everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So I stopped doing that. It'd be like, but that used to be a small joy in life, like calculating what you're gonna make on your first check. Like, oh, I'm about to be a rich nigga. If you put the 25 for
life
40,
is really hard. Now I think about it, like, because I'm thinking about like money and stuff. Like, really, people really can't even afford to save for real, and that shit is terrible. And it's saddening because it's like, what can you do?
No, we should be good. All right, thank you.
And niggas can't afford to save for real. Because every time you turn, you gotta pay for something. And it's just like, groceries are $1 million. You want to be able to save your money, but you also should enjoy your life in some way. It doesn't have to be egregious. Like, it doesn't have to be like a big spending. But it's like, you can even afford to do the big spending because you gotta pay your rent or your mortgage, and then your children have to eat.
Sometimes,
and then
I just want to go to the lounge and feel like I'm a rich nigga. Like I wanna. You know what? Lemon drops for the whole.
All them bitches over there.
Yeah. Sometimes I want to do that, but I can't.
It's
do that.
hard because even like having retirement funds.
You got a retirement fund? I just seen mine.
Yeah, when you get through to your job, you
I
get.
just seen mine the other day.
If it's a nonprofit, excuse me, it's a 403B. Some people have 401ks.
It's John Hancock. That's all I know. John Hancock.
Social Security won't exist by the time we're old. That shit might not exist by the time this term is up. The way this nigga acting.
Yeah, Elon said you about to run through that. Shout out to him and Doge. Doja Cat. I'm trying to, I don't like to, that's why I'm trying not to look at the thing, like, I'm not trying to look at life as such.
That's why you need enjoyment anyway.
No, but I like, all right,
hence why I went away.
I went to fucking, when I had the 2 jobs, I saved up. I specifically saved up enough to be able to pay 2 months, like, rent if I lost my job. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I lost that second job, I ended up using the 2 months rent.
My thing too is like, damn, it's hard. Everything is expensive. It's hard to like manage in general, and it's like you bust your ass on a full-time job, but then you even might need another one just to live more comfortably. But it's like, damn,
you don't live comfortably because you're working.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you're not even enjoying. You don't even really get to fully rest sometimes because then you're gonna turn around. You gotta go back to work, and whether it's another one or I'm just like,
I had gotten some nice sneakers though.
There was a dude who went to jail, I think recently. Some white guy. He had like 7 remote jobs, full-time jobs at the same time.
What the fuck you go to jail for?
Because it's illegal.
Why?
I don't know. I think it might have to do something with like taxes because his income was like $700,000 a month or some shit like that. I don't know.
If he was doing the jobs correctly, fuck it, let him work.
It's
let that man cook.
It's still illegal. Cause then I don't think he was filing taxes for every job, just one.
How they find out who's snitching?
I don't know, man.
That sound shit. I'm about to see if I could do.
Please, okay.
700,000 a month. A month? He had to have a degree. God Damn it.
Was it a month? I just know
I
700,000.
was 700,000 probably.
It doesn't matter, but it's more than me. Shit.
He probably had a stairs in his apartment.
Yeah, the elevator. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I don't know. I made that up.
This nigga's Tony Montana.
JK, LOL, LOL. I don't know.
I don't want to be so. Listen. This is why I don't think about this shit. This is why I play 2K and stay home.
You know what's so funny? You said I don't want to be, and I started singing, and somebody made fun of me because like, yo, you're ridiculous. There's a song for everything. Like song association just really be happening. Somebody will say something, and then I will like. I'm like, there's a song. Yeah.
Me and movie.
Yeah. Somebody, who is it? I think your girl had posted something one time. And I was like, oh, this is me. She was like, oh, I'm sure. I was like, this is me. She was like, that's this nigga too. I said, yeah, duh. Yeah, silly goose.
That's exactly why we get along.
Duh. Foolish mortal.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're a family. A family.
Proud family. What a good program. A beautiful, wholesome black family in their suburban home.
Exactly. Shout out to Tommie Davidson, man. Survived through crack. I like him. Made it through. Yep. Did you you watched the Jamie Foxx special?
I did.
What you thought? Did you cry?
I had a little teary ride, but I was just like, wow, it was more like a comedic testimony. More than it was like a stand-up comedy special.
So it wasn't funny. All right, cool.
There were instances where it was funny, but he was also like, you can tell he's genuinely just happy to still be alive because he understands that he really could not have been.
This nigga said, I was watching, I was listening to a podcast, niggas was like, man, that nigga was auditioning for a role. That nigga was like, hire me. And I was like, yeah, I must have forgotten. He had to pull out.
He was genuine. You could tell he was just happy that he's like, yo, I live for real. Or even the fact that he lived and he's still like fully functioning. Yeah. Versus like he could have been in a vegetative state after that kind of stroke.
Yeah, no, remember we were praying for him. We thought it was over.
Yo, I really did think it was clipped. I was like, damn. And
Jamie Foxx is one of those people that you've that's been around for so long that you don't even think that
would die.
You don't you don't think in your mind like of a world without Jamie Foxx. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happened with me and Michael Jackson. It's like you just don't think of a world without Michael Jackson.
Like, what do you mean?
Like Michael Jackson can't die. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and Michael Jackson is mortal. Yeah, kind of find out, and it was they're blaming the Trini for it. I remember when I found
out Michael Jackson died. I was in the kitchen. I was seasoning pork chops. I'll never forget it. My sister was in the living room and she gasped. And I walked up, I'm like, what's the matter? She's like, Michael Jackson's dead. I was like, what?
the fuck she saying like that?
She's like, I can't believe this. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at the TV like, oh, wow.
Oh, man. So, yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Roberta Flack. She was around for like a while. She had some...
Forever.
And this
is my problem. This is my problem.
You can't take a person serious that have a soul for everything. Because what the fuck was that?
Because you said she's been around for a while. I was like, yo, forever. And then the song came to me. I said, oh yeah, wow. There's a song for that.
There's a song for that. Yeah. I thought you would have sang a Roberta Flack song. But I guess not.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
At the same thing. Yeah. Big up, Poppy.
Nigga said Roberta don't have an overdoit.
You feel me?
But yeah.
Speaking of Jamaicans.
What?
Your boy Vibes.
I gotta watch his Drink Champs. I want to watch his Drink Champs while I play 2K tonight.
Nah, that nigga really be. He just looks like such a chill guy. Like he just be chilling. He's just
you wouldn't think Jamaican. That he was a mass murderer.
Oh yeah.
Allegedly.
No. But he about to be performing mad places. He's gonna be in the Bahamas next month. When I was there, they was like, yo, come back next month. I said, who got next month money, nigga? If y'all would have told me he was coming next month, I wouldn't have been here this month. I would have showed up the next one.
Don't y'all got a vacation next month?
No. Spring break is in April. He's gonna be performing in Guyana too. One of my friends is going.
Guyana?
Yeah.
Guyana.
Little
See,
skunt buddy.
what you call it? My son, Sean, he was trying to get us to go see him perform with Drake in Britain.
Yeah, in the UK at the Wireless concert.
Yeah.
I saw that too, and I was like, damn.
I was like,
But again, it's like I need more money for enjoyment.
I just want more money to not have to worry about who's paying rent.
Yes.
Tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, right?
I want an extra few days, my nigga. I'm sorry that February only got 28. Like,
I need an extra few days because shit gonna be late this month.
yeah, I'll probably pay it when I wake up. The only thing is I hate when it's on a Friday because the money don't come out right away. I want that money out as soon as we take that shit out.
I'd like to have the money.
Very well.
Yeah. So if you're listening, Miss Landlord Lady, I love the space and I don't want to lose it. So please forgive me. You know what?
Forgive me.
I have not been months behind rent since my last apartment. So round of applause for
I'm
that.
proud of you.
Yeah,
Adulting at its prime.
That's
Big
because
up
I had 2 jobs and then I had to dip into the savings. So now that I'm raw dogging life with one job again,
Okay.
I have
Okay.
to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I've been looking for other jobs, but
I've been looking to see if I could find a little remote thing. Maybe it's like remote tutoring or like education consultations type shit. Because I feel like I'm actually good at things more than I think I am. And I'm like, I could monetize this, but it's also like, just, I don't want to create like its own thing. Like, hey, here's my business. And I just want to be hired by someone to do the shit because I'm tired.
What remote job always amazes me when people maintain it for a long time?
What?
OnlyFans. Like, how do you get paid the same amount showing the same pussy over and over?
Hey, man.
I just don't get
Say,
that.
man.
Yeah, I don't. How do you? The same.
Is that my next venture?
That is the same pussy you had 3
It's
months
like, girl,
ago.
I seen that same one.
You're wearing the same Cupid costume with the G-spot cut out you wore last year.
Say, I'm on to you, Miss Mamas.
Exactly. The only difference between it now and this year is your vulvas are a little bit more protruded.
All right.
Too far.
Thank you.
Too far. Too far.
Mad detail. Like, come on, son. You're insane.
Shout out to the big lip women.
Prison.
It's nice tongue. Never mind. Anyway, A.D.D. After Dark.
Please don't mix me. I'm not part of that show.
This is, like how they have Wildin' Out. Mm-hmm. What's the one on Zeus?
First of all, anything on Zeus is
it's trash, except for Tommie put the blick on niggas.
Yo, I saw that clip. I said, what the hell?
That was the only thing left. You know what? It's like wrestling. Did you? I don't know if you used to watch wrestling when you was younger.
I did with my brother.
Did you remember that one time that Stone Cold bought a gun? He had the burnout.
I don't remember, but also mad aggressive.
Yo, so we was just like, wait. Why the fuck nobody ever bought a gun before? Y'all be doing the most. Why ain't nobody ever thought to actually shit kind of real out here. Yeah, it's like 11 niggas on one. Like, why ain't nobody ever
say that?
Yeah. What's up?
Y'all niggas trying to do.
It had the bang flag. You understand what I'm saying? When he pulled the trigger. So it was a fake gun. But it really got me to thinking like, y'all getting jumped all the time. Why ain't nobody actually bring a gun? Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. I ain't even about to shoot nobody. It's just to make sure that y'all stay over there. So, shout out to Tommie. She played it smart. It was a BB gun. Because
But she's the type of nigga to have a real gun. That's why I was like, what the hell?
She's been arrested for it. Yo, son. I do remember the first time we met, Tommie. And that's a forever classic moment in reality TV. You understand what I'm saying?
What's that nigga name she was dating?
Scrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scrap De Leon.
He was in jail for a bit.
Is he
and
still
then
in
he
jail?
got out.
Oh, he's
I'm
out.
talking
Yeah.
about while he was in the show, he was in
Yeah,
jail, then he got out.
yeah, and so shout, yeah, that was. I thought that was a classic moment. I think we learned who she was right then and there when the nigga was like, "All right, I'm about to leave." After she wilded out on him, and then she started crying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was fake, but it felt like we got like a summation of who she actually was.
Spectrum of
Yeah, and I respected it. You know, like you know what you're dealing with right then and there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure her pussy is fire. It ain't no
it
way.
has to be.
Ain't no way any nigga dealing with that. Like
It has to be like top tier vagine.
it has. Cause I just. How do you understand what I'm saying? And then it's like her and Erica Mena. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know her, but Erica Mena doesn't give me good pussy vibes for some reason. She doesn't. It doesn't give. It's not good pussy crazy vibes. You know what I'm saying?
It just feels like crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
The grizz.
Yeah, it's just crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not passionate crazy. It's like, who raised you crazy? You understand? You had a very traumatic experiences growing up, kind of crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like one of those type of crazy. So, shout out to her. The Bronx isn't an easy place.
What?
I'm talking about Erica Mena. Yeah, I seen the video of her thing attacking Fat Joe. I haven't seen that one in years.
I was like, isn't that old?
Yeah, I haven't seen that in years. So it's that just popped back up on my thing, on my on my For You page. I don't know, my For You page don't usually have all the drama, but every now and then it gets a little bit.
Drama.
No, it's my TikTok. Cause I'm good to go down a
TikTok.
rabbit hole on TikTok. Like,
TikTok,
you're like it'd be like one. I don't know. Like I follow like a one like educated influencer who's usually talking, political science, and then they have this one video about just analyzing what's going on Zeus. And then I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. So let me click the backstory. So I go click the backstory. Then I want to click the backer story, and then
The backest story.
and then I'm on TikTok back page, and
Yeah.
then, and then
Yo.
and then it's just like, wow, Zeus is really ghetto.
You don't say.
It is, and I can't judge because I could give it a few hours in a day. It's the people that keep up with the shit. I can't keep up with it because I'm gonna explain to you like I explained to Drew's wife. Shout out to my man Drew. Like, it's not like I'm not above reality TV junk. It's just my mind can't handle all of this violence. It's like I remember like Love and Hip Hop. Like, I remember like one fight that was like a whole season right there. It built up. Like the clip would drop on Facebook or Instagram, and be like, "Oh, they fought." You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to watch the whole season to see the build up towards the fight. You understand what I'm saying?
Like when Kim Bella and Chrissy fought.
Yeah, you heard about, but we talked about that shit the rest of the season. Every time Kim Bella said some shit, we'd be like, "Still pretty." You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because like that's what you said after you got your ass whooped. That bitch stomped her face in. She Sparta kicked her after she beat her ass.
She got her shit wrong.
Yo, she really kicked after the security got up on her.
Son.
Hey, she really stomped her face in. Anyway, neither here nor there. That's a wife and a mother at this point in time, and she stays out of the spotlight. So I don't want to talk about Kim Bella. And you know what I'm saying? Kim Bella has changed her life. What I'm saying is, Zeus is just a fight here, fight there, fight. I watched a nigga knock somebody's dad out. Why? Blueface knocked Krishan's dad out. And then...
That's another set of...
Zeus.
Two people there.
And then she beat his mother until she pissed herself. Hey.
Like,
this is like the highest form
Krishan
of...
looked like she hit hard. Son.
Her sister hits harder. Her sister hits hard. This is crazy. Like Tasiki fights better than Krishan, and I thought Krishan was like the top notch. I thought it was Krishan, then Clarissa Shields. Apparently, there is a fucking in between. And this is just, I don't want to look at varying degrees of black women that can fight. You understand what I'm saying?
Violence.
I do like violence. I just don't like so much. I don't like violence to the point where it's like violence is no longer impressive. When that fight
pish
wasn't even
posh.
that good. You understand what I'm saying?
Nonsense.
Anytime somebody get their hands put on them on reality TV, it's supposed to be like the talk of the town. Now, yo, son, Tommie had to up it and bring out a gun. So, we're gonna leave you on that. You understand what I'm saying? Always bring a gun to a Tommie fight, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you please take us home? Happy New Year, bitches.
It's been lit. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening for, I don't know, 50 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be great. And Schlater, dickheads.
We out.